Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about hatching chicks, setting up the incubator, some tips, I guess, to success. I've been researching a lot of different channels. I feel like not that many channels have everything kind of like start to finish. I feel like everybody just like brushes on certain things or they expect you to know certain things that like they miss for people that never done this in their lives. This is my first time doing this. I've watched a lot of stuff. I read a lot of stuff on the internet. I was reading some blogs. Some people do a lot of different things different ways. I took a little bit of everything, and I'm going to see how it works out. And I'm just going to document along the way. Keep some notes, and hopefully it works out. All right, guys. A couple of tips right from the start. So if you never hatch a chicken egg, it takes about 21 days in the incubator. So they say sometimes give or take a day depending on the exact temperature in your incubator, but 21 days is textbook. Is number one. Step two is the eggs that you collect. Obviously, you want to make sure they're fertile, and you have a rooster that's been there for at least a few weeks with the hens, and you just didn't mix them the day before, and you got the eggs. So you want to make sure that it's a rooster that's been in there with the hens, and if you can catch them actually mating, you actually know that it's happening. Uh, Step three now. I would say don't put any dirty eggs in the coop. I mean, in the incubator. Try to collect the cleanest eggs you can. If there's poop on some of them, try to like discard them or wash them, and then put them in your fridge for eating, because they could carry some bacteria that you don't want to put in your incubator that would like manifest like with 100-degree temperatures for almost a month. So try to keep them as clean as possible. Uh, I went across another channel called Slightly Redneck. Before he puts his eggs in the incubator, he sprays them with a mixture of 50% water and 50% original flavored Listerine as like disinfectant to the egg, like any outside stuff. I don't know. He only hatches quail with that. He has good success, so I don't think it harms the chicken or the embryo inside. But I don't know. I was gonna try it. I don't know. I'll just try it without it this time, and then maybe I'll do it. I ended up buying some, but I'm a little nervous to do it. But so we'll see what happens. So these are the eggs I collected from Monday to Friday. Uh, there's about 18 of them here. Most of them are fairly clean. There's probably one that maybe that was borderline maybe, but I'm gonna put these all in, see what happens. These are either purebred barred rocks, some of these eggs, and the rest of them are going to be barred rock rooster crossed with buff Orpington hens. And I think these lighter type eggs here, like these, and this one right here, I believe those are the barred rock hens laying those. So I'm kind of more interested in those hatching the most. So hopefully, fingers crossed that those all hatch. Also, don't wash your eggs. The hen, when they lay the egg, has a protective coating that actually protects the yolk, or the fetus, whatever you want to call it, as like from bacteria, like so in nature, because she wouldn't wash the eggs in nature. So you should avoid washing the eggs if you can. Be better success for that. Um, Also, you can store eggs from, they say, 7 to 10 days, and I've seen a lot of different guys say that they try not to go past like the 5 to 7 day mark. They say usually the fertilization of the eggs really declines after those like 7 to 10 days. So try to use them within a week, but if you can't do it and you need to go 10 days, go 10 days. But they just say the probability and the percentage of the egg starts to go down. Just go, if you go into that knowing that, then you're good. Also, you don't want to use abnormally small or large eggs compared to the majority of your eggs. I have one here actually to the side that is a lot smaller than the rest of them. Here's the small one right here. I just have the dates as I've been collecting them from Monday on, but you can tell the size difference from this egg is smaller than pretty much all of them. This is pretty standard from all the hens. So I probably won't put this in, or I'm going to attempt to put it in just as a little test, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Um, Also, when you store your eggs, when you store these eggs into the incubator, you should store them point side down, as you can see the pointed side of the egg, because there's an air sac in the egg for the chicken to breathe once it develops. It stays developed up here, and you want to maintain that. So store them like that during your 7 to 10 day storing period. Also, storing temperatures. You should try to keep them stored between 55 and 75 degrees. Typically, you don't want to get them too hot because they'll start the fertilization process and they'll start to grow like on the yolk of the embryo. If you store them in your basement, ideally it's a good should be a good place for them. Like it has some humidity and it's constant temperature. Also, while you're waiting to incubate your eggs, you should mark them either on one side or the other. Anyways, look at the next to know, because they're going to be, if you have to hand rotate them in your incubator, you should already do that. I have an egg churner, so it's going to do the work for me. But I've been even when you're storing them out of the incubator, you should like rotate these every maybe like one to 3 times a day. I've been doing them like 1 or 2, depends what I get to, just so the yolk doesn't stick to the side of the shell. So it's good just to practice to rotate them like this and just turn them like opposite sides. Also, guys, now that it's still March here, so I'm getting still cold temperatures. It's been like in the 20s the last couple nights. So you want to collect the eggs frequently because you don't want them to freeze because the embryo will die. I actually have 3 of them here that I marked off. That one of the mornings when I went outside, they already had 3 outside at like 6:30 in the morning, which I was kind of surprised by that. And so I marked them C as in cold. So if those don't hatch, it's probably because of that. But we'll see what happens. This is first time. Also, just wanted to touch on quick. If you don't have a manual churner, an automatic churner like this, you're gonna have to churn these eggs about 3 to 4 times a day, faithfully. Don't say you're going to. You don't. It'll decrease your hatch rate. So they got to be turned. So I've been running this incubator for about 3 days. I put water in it on Monday night. It's probably been about 4 days. Monday night, it's been running about the 99. I have it set to 100 degrees. It goes by 99 and 100 back and forth. I had ordered some thermometers. They haven't come in yet because I wanted to have like a secondary thermometer in there because they say sometimes these are not very accurate, the ones that come on them. So we'll see. But the humidity's been pretty good. It's at 54 right now. It's been as high as about like 63, and that's probably the lowest, but I haven't put any water in it, so it's been about 4 days and it's been about 50%. So I'm going to try propping up my camera here. I'm going to open up this incubator. I'm going to add some water to the trays on the bottom, and then I'm going to set these in and plug in the churner. Alright guys, so that's going to be it. It's all set up. I just restarted the timer, the day counter, humidity's going back up, the temperature will increase, and that should be it. We'll come back in about 7 to 10 days. We'll do some, try doing some candling, see if we have any activity in the egg, and that'll be the next update. And then at 18 days, we'll take the eggs out of the turner, leave them flat on the side, and we'll load up this incubator with a lot of water to increase the humidity for the lockdown, which I'll go over with you guys on the next part of the video. Thanks.